Hi, Jackie Lithgow here. When I started using essential oils, I fell in love with making my own DIY recipes. So I wanted to show you today how to make a soothing salve that is the consistency of petroleum jelly that's going to be excellent for respiratory support. So what are you going to need? I make my own double boiler on the stove by just using a standard pot and a glass measuring jar. The ingredients that we're going to need for this project are grapeseed oil. I have some grapeseed oil over here. The recipe called for almond oil, but I ended up picking up some fractionated coconut oil. So I replaced it with that. I also have a little bottle of vitamin E, liquid vitamin E, and you have to throw in a tablespoon or so of that into your mixture as well. Another thing that comes in handy is these little pellets. These are beeswax pellets. And then, of course, you're going to need your essential oils. I'll talk about the essential oils that we're going to use in a couple minutes. So the first step is to take a couple tablespoons of beeswax and to put it right into your jar here. You're going to add some water, you're going to boil the water, and you're going to have the beeswax melt down. Then you're going to add your half of a cup of your grapeseed oil and your half of a cup of your fractionated coconut oil or almond oil or something like that, and you're going to melt that down. The beeswax takes a little bit of time for that to actually melt down. That's going to really what gives us that petroleum-like jelly consistency. I usually wait till it is all melted down to add a little bit of the vitamin E oil. You have to make sure that you let it cool before you add your essential oils. The essential oils that we're going to use for this recipe include eucalyptus, which we know is really great for respiratory support, frankincense, cypress, lavender, and melaleuca. The recipe calls for 5 drops each of these essential oils. Now, if you just started out with oils and you have your basic kits, you can substitute these oils for some of the oils that come in your kits. You can use instead 10 drops of this Breathe and 10 drops of the frankincense. And this is also going to provide excellent respiratory support. So after I've melted everything down and then I've taken it off the heat and I've added my essential oils, I like to take it and put it in the fridge so that it cools down and it hardens much more quickly. So this is the consistency of the mixture that I made. As you can see, it is a petroleum jelly-like substance. Now, I use these jelly jars for a lot of my projects, and you can get them on Amazon. So we could take some of this and scoop it out and put it right into this container. Got to be careful that this doesn't liquefy, so you might want to keep it in the fridge, or make sure you just keep it in a cooler place so it doesn't get too liquid on us, and then you could take it with the cap on. Another idea as well is to take one of these old containers that doTERRA has. This is the container that the body butter comes in, and you could always just put it in this container as well. So it's a way for us to recycle some of our old containers. This just smells excellent. You could take this soothing salve and just rub it right onto the chest in order to help open up your airways. If you have little ones that are under the weather or a little congested, it's perfect, and it's going to be nice and gentle on them. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe and that you have fun making it in your kitchen. Thank you.